What is going on, my lovely Leos? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, my loves, today is Tuesday, January 7th, when I'm recording this, but whenever you guys find this video is when it's meant for you. Keep in mind, it could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, guys, I will never ever contact you personally for a reading. If someone does, that is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get got. All right, Leos, let's jump right into your reading, starting with the past. Let's see what's going on. All right, my love. So the first card that you have for the past is the Two of Pentacles. We're going to get two more and then we'll break these down. We have the Empress card. Beautiful. And we have the Ace of Cups. What's at the bottom here? The Hermit card reversed, present moment, King of Pentacles, King of Cups reversed, Eight of Cups reversed, Oneness card. So there's something happening for you guys that I feel is going to turn your life around a lot, and it's going to bring so much more prosperity. All right. The only thing is, it's something that you don't see coming. Like things are being changed in a way that, maybe you're going through things so you can't see the end result. Okay, it's like I could tell you, like, oh, you guys are gonna have a big breakthrough in finances or in love, and it's just like, well, there's something in shambles right now, so I can't see that, but I see something happening that you guys don't see coming, and it's something that I feel really stabilizes you. There could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn involved in this, and a reason why maybe you're distracted or you don't see it coming is because there's like this very untrustworthy energy that has like a very in and out energy with you. Okay, that sounds so bad. It has a very back and forth energy. So it could be something that you guys go back and forth with often. All right. So let's start with this Two of Pentacles. Why is this here for your past? We have the Devil card reversed. And we have the King of Wands. So there could be another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but this is your energy, so this could just be your card coming out. So it's like you're trying to find balance in the situation because it's like there's something that causes imbalance in your life, but you would not have faced that imbalance without that. All right, like um, let's say someone stresses you out today, or something happens that's negative. I feel like, obviously without that person around, you're not stressed out, or without something around, you're not stressed out. So there's something that, like, when it's you and you alone, you're good. You're calm. Shit gets taken care of. But I feel like when this other energy is involved, whether it's a person, place, or thing, like now you have to look for balance. Now you have to try to avoid certain dramas. So it's just something that you're literally not accepting anymore with this Four of Cups. All right. And it's like, I feel like you look at a situation and you feel that more should have been manifested. Or you could feel like there's so much you have to do that maybe you shouldn't have had to do. Okay, so that could be the injustice within itself. With this Magician card here, there's just a lot that you're doing right now, and there's something that you're not accepting anymore at the same time. You've gotten clarity on something, so you have emancipated yourself from something. You pulled back. You're standing on your own 2 feet. All right, I see you not wasting time after some sort of secret came to light or something came to your attention. All right, so the next card we have for the past is the Empress card. So why is this card here? We have the Knight of Swords reversed. So it's like there's something that is given birth to, or something that it doesn't have to be a literal child, guys. This could be just a seed that you've planted. Okay. And you're realizing that there's something reckless around this. Okay, we have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy here, but there's something you start. There's a new chapter in your life, but there's a very reckless aspect to it. And again, with that Nine of Pentacles, like you pull yourself back, and it's kind of like, I don't need this drama, or I don't need this person. There's just something that you don't need here. Not accepting it. Okay. So the last card is a new beginning. You know, it talks about a new beginning that's very emotionally fulfilling. So what is this about? We have the World card reversed. The Ace of Wands reversed. So there's this duality to the situation because on one end, there is something beautiful and exciting that you start, that you get into, something that really captures your heart. Okay, but at the same time that you're experiencing that, you're also coming out of something where maybe there was once passion, but I don't feel like there's passion anymore. Okay, so it's like you're going towards something but moving away from something at the same time, and you realize like you just need to be strong here. All right, and realize that something is not going to be successful. Here's your card, guys, with the Strength card here. But because something doesn't succeed, it brings you ultimate happiness, 10 of Cups. So it's like you're slowly moving forward, but I don't think you expected things to happen the way they happened. All right, like things could have seemed very unfortunate, but you weren't in alignment with like your higher self. There was something that you realized, like, um, you just see something in like a negative perspective. Okay. So present moment, what is going on with you guys now? Oh, and Leos, before I forget, I think it's in the description below this video, but if not, go to the community tab on my page. And in the last post, I believe, I have a Discord link. So join the chat. There's low memberships when it comes to Gemini and Leo. So definitely get in there, guys. Say hi. There's a chat room for every single zodiac sign, and then there's a general one for all of us to talk, okay? All right, so present moment. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. And guys, if you're interested in this deck, it's called Tarot of Oneness. Okay. Every time I use this deck, someone asks me, what deck is that? We have Perspective reversed. And we have the Three of Swords. Okay. Perspective reversed is your center card, your central energy, because I do 3 for the past, 3 for the present, and 3 for the future. So this is your center card. Okay. So again, guys, there's two things happening because yeah, you're realizing you have to walk away from something. And you're going towards something new, but you guys are really about to take off because you realize something is a fucked up path. Um, you know, the most important component of this reading is that something just doesn't look good anymore. Maybe you had bad perspective when it came to something. Maybe there's something you weren't seeing, or maybe you're looking at someone else or something else, and it's like you know that they won't have the perspective that's needed, but something's off. And you could be very, you could be heartbroken or distraught about this. You could be upset about this for sure. But again, this leads you to taking off. For some of you, you might move, or you could do some traveling. You could be looking at someone else and saying like you're just not smart. You're not doing smart things. You don't have a good perspective on life. You need to get your shit together. Why is this Knight of Cups reversed? We have the Page of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. What did I tell you guys? Like, there's something that you see as like fucked up. You could have like a liar, cheater, manipulator around you. This is Knight of Cups energy, so it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Scorpio. But this really benefits you. Like, you guys come up because of how fucked up something is from the past, or something that you're putting in the past. All right, but I feel like you're definitely leaving something behind, and somehow you guys come up. And for some of you specifically, your come up is going to be financial. So something fucked up happens, but because it happens, you come up, whether it's financially or just in a regular or a certain area rather in your life. Okay, but you're definitely acknowledging, okay, this is not the path, this is not the way, there has to be a different way. And for a lot of you, intuitively, I feel like you're past the point of like the initial deep, like, oh, like just being upset. Um, you know, hopefully, you guys have had the chance to avoid this, but I feel like a lot of people have gone through this. Like, yeah, I feel like everyone's gone through this, but have you guys ever put yourself in a situation where like someone keeps hurting you or an environment keeps hurting you, like just over and over, and it's like the first time you get hurt or betrayed, like it just feels like your life has ended, your life is over. Okay, like you can't handle the pain, and then it happens again and you get pissed off again, and then it happens again and you're pissed, but it's like, fuck, it happened again. And then the fourth, fifth time something happens and you're like, oh. The sixth, seventh time it happens, and people could look at you and be like, aren't you upset about that, Leo? And you're just like, yeah, I am upset. But it's like you have no tears left to cry. So I feel like something has just been so fucking watered down at this point that it just doesn't have the same effect. Like, I don't think this is something that has just upset you now. Like, I think that this is something that has just been upsetting for a long time. Like, I don't feel like you're in the initial shock phase of your first time ever getting upset. You could be. But what I'm picking up on is that, like, you've been in this ring for a while. Like, you're tired. You've been throwing punches for a while. Some of you weeks, some of you months, some of you years. So why is this card so important with perspective reversed? We have the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Now, wherever the perspective was like wrong, like let's say you thought a person was good for you, but they're not, or let's say you thought a job was good for you, but it's not. If whatever's wrong is coming from like someone else or from something else other than you, then I actually feel like there's going to be some misfortune. Okay? There's misfortune attached to the thing that made you realize something is terrible. So let's say you punch somebody in the face, Leo, and now they're like cold towards you. That could come back up. That can come back on you, because it's like, well, Leo, you punched him in the face. And I'm going to say someone who maybe didn't deserve that punch in the face. If they deserved it, let them have it, But peace on earth, guys. Peace on earth. But yeah, like, wherever somebody was thinking the wrong way or doing the fucked up thing, like, the opposite of the Wheel of Fortune is misfortune. Okay? So somebody here has to be careful. And you know what, guys? At the same time that someone is experiencing a misfortune, you're experiencing a restoration. Okay? You're being replenished in areas in your life where things have not been up to par, where you could have been suffering, where there was lack. And this all happens at the same time. All right, so someone or something is paying for their shit while you're being blessed. There's just something you find out, and this could have been someone that you were closely tied to. All right, we have the King of Swords here, guys, so this could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but it could also be like your energy towards this, you getting cold, you cutting something off, you taking charge, okay? So yeah, there's just there's something you find out that you're just not willing to fight something anymore. And I see you guys being very happy after all of this because I know it's upsetting now. I know there's something like disheartening now. So why is this Three of Swords here? We have the Ace of Swords reversed. So there could be conflict here, fighting, arguing. Um, the Ace of Swords reversed is either no contact, okay, or if there is contact, it's like when two people are talking over one another. You're not hearing what they're saying. They're not hearing what you're saying. People are just trying to get them the last word, and there's just a lot of ego there, you know. So either there's a lot of fighting, or there's no fighting at all. Okay. What is this? Sorry, guys. I had like a hair or something on this. All right. Let's get one more card here. We have the Page of Wands. So it's so bittersweet, guys. It reminds me of like these videos I keep seeing about like these eagles and stuff like that, how they live a very long life, but at a certain point, you know, when they're like 40, at like the 40-year mark or something, they have to go up to the top of a cliff because their beak is dull, their whatchamacallit, their the nails on their whatever it's called, their claws, whatever, it's dull. So they have to break their beak against, you know, this rock, and once it grows back, then they pull out, you know, their the nails on their toes, whatever. Um, and they also have to take out their feathers, and it's a very painful process. It takes about 150 days from what I saw. But this is something where it gets a whole new life. It's like a rebirth, but it's a very painful one. So you guys are the eagle right now. Like you got away from something. Yeah, it seems heavy. Yeah, it seems like a lot. Yeah, there's suffering involved. But then you fucking fly and you can fuck shit up with your new talons and your new beak. You know what I'm saying? So it's like taking a step back to take several steps forward. So I don't want you guys to be discouraged at this moment because there's just this sort of energy that you don't fucking trust. Guys, if this is a person, this is a liar, cheater, manipulator, a piece of shit. All right, emphasis on shit. Okay. For some of you, it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. But guys, this takes the fucking life out of you. You have life force energy reversed. Come on. When you're somebody who's supposed to be taking off in life, but because this was in your life, that wasn't in synchronicity. Guys, I say that all the time. All right. If we have really like malicious people or things around us, and we're supposed to be super blessed, a lot of us will be held back. Like we won't get those blessings right away. All right. God's not going to bless you and give you all these riches if you have a thief in your home. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not going to give you all these assets you deserve or whatever it is you deserve in life just to watch it be robbed in front of you before you could even get a chance to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times when we want a better life, we got to do better things. We got to drop motherfuckers. We got to stop, you know, going to places we don't feel good. We got to stop letting people try us. We got to stop letting people play about us. All right. So this is a beautiful transition you're going through. It feels a bit heavy. Let's get 3 cards for your future. Page of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. So, new can be scary sometimes. All right? Things are going to change so much in your life. And I don't feel like it's going to be like an overnight big change, but I feel like it's going to be a gradual one. And I always feel like the way we go about things is the way that we maintain them or the way that we lose them. So for example, let's say we have a person that needs to learn about money management and stuff like that. All right. And let's say, let's say they work for a company or they have a business, okay? If that person were to make like $1 million overnight, maybe that can put them in more issues than what you think it could fix, as opposed to them, maybe over 2, 3, 4 months or maybe a year or two. They build up to that million, but they know how to handle it because it was gradual. And I'm not saying it's going to take that long. I'm just saying that because something builds gradually, it's stronger, it has a much stronger foundation, and you have more of a handle on it. Okay, so something is exponentially going to be, climbing up in your life, whether it's your money. Okay, and I also feel like for a lot of you, that's because there's certain energies that, again, like you don't want to show assets or success to these energies. All right, because this energy is going to be like, what the fuck? How can I take that from Leo? All right, so there's a reason why things are happening and the timing that they had to happen. All right, but your spirit is in such a good place, and it's like how do I want to say it, like you just, there's things that happen for you that you didn't truly believe could, and it's like you take the blindfold off to how well you can really do in life. All right, you stop sleeping on yourself. Are you in your head a lot about it? Absolutely, and I feel like that's the worst that it gets, just you being in your head. So be gentle with yourself. All right, with the Knight of Pentacles, there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's involved. But with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, this is slow and steady wins the race. Okay, think of it as like a relationship, guys. Imagine two people meeting and moving in together like a week later. Your classic lesbians, just kidding. But like, yeah, let's say that happens. You meet someone brand new, and you move in with them a week later, versus meeting somebody, being with them for a year or two, and then moving in. Who do you think is going to be at a higher rate for success? All right, sometimes for things to be very solid and good and stable, there has to be that buildup. Okay. And this is something you want it to be strong. If someone said, hey, do you want $10 million today, or do you want it over the course of, if they said you want $10 million today, but you lose it eventually, or do you want to wait a few years, but then not only do you not lose it, but you learn to like expand it or whatever. I'd rather wait. I want long-term stability. You know what I'm saying? So this is something, guys, that it's worth that wait. It's worth that build-up. All right, with the 10 of Wands reverse here at the bottom, you're releasing such a heavy weight. So why is this Page of Pentacles here? We have the Judgment card upright, which is awakening in this deck. Four of Pentacles. And you guys start building on something in your life that you've had in your mind for a long time, and now you're like, fuck it, let's just do it. All right. So you're finally putting action into something that has only been talk before. Okay. And do you overthink a lot? Are you prone to that? Absolutely. But just catch yourself when you're doing that, because honestly, guys, your mind is what can fuck you up the most. All right. So don't be your own worst enemy. Don't battle yourself. We have the Queen of Cups, which could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Seven of Wands. Why do I feel like there's this peace that you guys find, right? But the peace seems unnatural to you. It's like you're anxious and you're bracing yourself for something to disturb that peace. You're like not okay with that peace. Guys, if you have Taurus placements, check out the Taurus reading. Okay. But yeah, there's something here, guys, that like you're really, I keep hearing you're bracing yourself. But the peace is here. All right, it's definitely there. You're just really bracing yourself. You got out of something that you were subjected to for a long time, or something you would have been subjected to for a long time. So your life is just, things could be scary because now you're finding a new norm, but it's a peaceful norm. It's so much more healthier for you. All right. So lastly, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And I'm gonna use my talk shit deck for you guys if I could find it. Oh, it's right there. Okay. We'll use that in a moment. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? Eight of Pentacles reversed. Six of Wands reversed. Guys, and take it easy. All right? Take it easy after this happens. Be gentle with yourself. Okay? A lot of this time, these readings will talk about like, oh, like get your ass up, get to do some work, like pa pa pa. I'm not telling y'all to be slugs, to not leave your house, to not show up to work for weeks. Like, no, don't do that. Like pay your bills, be able to feed yourself and those around you. But take it easy. Take it easy at first, because it's like your body's gonna have to adjust to a new normal. Okay. I'm just getting back into working out, guys. I used to be a personal trainer. Look on my Instagram, like, bitch had the baddest body. Like, oof, I'm my own motivation, but I'm getting back to it. But I remember I worked out a lot. Like, I lived at the gym. And it was only on the days that I took off that I can see, like, where the changes were coming in my body. That's when my abs would be, like, the tightest, and they'd be nice and lean, like you could wash clothes on my abs. Like that's when I would see all these like forms coming in. That's when I would see the definition on my rest day. All right, I saw the definition, I saw the results on the rest day. So that's what I mean for you guys. All right, give yourself a moment to rest after. For some of you, I want to say escaping this. All right, I feel like it's very much escaping something. But give yourself a fucking moment. Give yourself a moment. Okay? But yeah, there's something you're not going to waste your time with anymore. And the most important thing is, again, everything that you felt you were lacking in, you're no longer lacking in it once you move away from this. It's as if like there was some sort of energy attached to you that was allowing you to live in lack. And that's like I see that in the cards, guys. Like there's an energy around you that you are living in lack. Okay. I remember a few years ago, guys, I had asked my cards, like, what do I need to do to just be my best self? Like, what's holding me back? And there was someone I was hanging out with, and the cards are like, you have to drop that person. You have to drop that person. Guys, when I tell you my stubborn ass, like, just kept going around it, I'm like, no, but I won't see them often. I'll just see them sometimes. It's not going to make too much of an impact. Spirit's like, yo, you're going to suffer. You're going to struggle. Like, you're just never going to have enough for anything. Like, it's going to be a constant struggle. And I'm like, I don't understand why, because this person is not holding a gun to my head. This person allows me to work. This person allows me to do what I got to do. So my hard ass, like I finally did what I had to do. I did the work and I dropped it. And nothing really changed like within my routine or anything. Like I was still doing the same things, but it's just the world was more attracted to me. And when the world is more attracted to you, you're attracting more opportunities. All right? When you're attracting more opportunities, you're just being seen more. I was seen more. And nothing had changed. And people are like, I don't know what's different about you. You're glowing. And it was quite literally getting in the way. So like when I stared at this person, like the last time we spoke, the amount of hatred and resentment I have let go of since, but I had so much like resentment because I'm like, it's your fucking fault. But it was my fault, because that's something I kept around. I had no business keeping it around. But yeah, guys, it's like, hell the fuck no. I'm not struggling over no motherfucker. I'm sorry. Or no fucking, situation or environment. I'm not, no. I was born to have everything I want in my life. I'm not compromising. Absolutely not. All right. So I want you guys to have that same energy. So guys, let's talk our shit. Let's see what comes out in these cards. And Leo, if this is resonating with you guys so far, there are links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list if you guys want to surprise me and bless the home. And of course, guys, I would be so honored to read for you guys. You can go to my website, which is below. Okay. And I set something new up on my website, guys. When you sign up as a site member, it's going to give you 25% off of your next reading, and you can choose whichever reading you want. Okay. All right, so what messages the spirit want to leave you with? Let's see what these cards are saying. This deck is called Situations, if anyone's interested. Intervention. Rescue, others involved. If anything, you guys are intervening on your own life. But I also feel like, again, because it kept showing that there was some sort of energy that was just malicious or whatever. Or there was something done in ill, like in an ill perspective. And that's where there's going to be an intervention too. Okay? And someone's going to be like, hey, Leo, like, you know, come through, come here. Let's come together. And then, you know, they pull up to your crib and there's a sold sign. And it's just like, Leo, where are you? You're out. You're gone. We have done. Guys, the intervention might be how someone realizes you're done. I think that within itself could be a wake-up call. All right? And someone's going to try to negotiate that. No, Leo, don't do this. This is drastic. This is extreme. Because they want to keep you trapped. All right? And maybe this is someone that used these methods here in the past. Pregnancy, money, your heart. All right? But, like... But you're just sitting there and you're just remembering all the fucked up things that have happened here. So you're focused. All right, you're focused. You're not doing this. You already know what's up. We have on the table again. So yeah, some offers coming in, but you're done. You guys are so done. Guys, it's time to hit that fucking Leo switch. All right, my OGs remember this term. But yeah, the Leo switch. Go cold on a motherfucker. All right? And I feel like in the past, maybe there was unconditional love. But now there's conditions. All right? Because you see how the poison in this has threatened your life. And guys, you've gone through so much that I feel like you didn't even recognize yourself sometimes. All right? This is definitely something that you could write a fucking book on. All right, maybe there's family involved in this. But maybe somebody was in denial about you. All right, maybe you love someone, but they were looking outside of the relationship. Or maybe like you gave your all to a company and you expected a promotion, but they overlooked you. And they're like, okay. And they I don't know, went to the streets and gave it to someone who wasn't even working at the company. When you've been there for a while. So it could be like something like that where it's like, yo, you didn't appreciate me, so fuck you. Let's get 4 more cards here. Yeah, poison. Guys, whoever was giving out the poison, dishing out the poison, they're getting a wake-up call. I'm here for it. Guys, 2025, like, I understand, like, there's certain times we can't control hurting people. Let's say you're in a relationship or something, and you just fall out of love, and it's like, you want the best for them. You don't wish them bad, but you just gotta go. Like, if you leave them and they're angry with you, and they're like, oh, God, do something to, like, nothing's gonna happen to you. Like, you were honest. You didn't do nothing fucked up. You just left the person. That's your prerogative. All right? But whoever, like, woke up and was like, I am going to fucking ruin your day. I am going to make you cry. I'm going to make you regret leaving your house today. I'm going to make you regret that I'm in your life. Anybody who's doing shit like that, it's like they're getting a dose of their own poison. And that's on the verge of happening. You know why? Because they're attracting it. Someone is attracting their downfall just because of how they're acting. All right. We have alien. All right. And done. For some of you, you're going to be such a stranger to the situation. For others of you, like, you're just so tapped in that your spirit is just not allowing you to stay in this. get 2 more cards. We have racing and we have lockdown. Okay. So, yeah, with the unconditional love that might have been there before, that shit is out the window. All right, your heart is in lockdown. It's in a box. You're putting it away. No one has access to it, or a particular person or thing doesn't have access to it. All right. So it's like someone's gonna want to make an offer, or like there's gonna be something put on the table for you. Okay, but this is from a person or an energy that has been avoiding accountability, has been avoiding responsibility. Okay, so you're just not here for it anymore. You know, maybe there's some sort of love affair here. Okay, maybe you finances aren't good here. Maybe some of you wanted more support here. Or if this is like a job, maybe you're like, yo, like I'm worth so much more. Like, what's good with that promotion? What's good with that, you know, raise? All right, so now you're ascending. And again, I feel like someone's going to try to come and look for you, but you're gone. All right, because you were just too triggered. And if this person or this situation ever tried to gaslight you, it can't. I have receipts. I will show you that I'm not crazy. All right, so you guys, you're really locking yourself away. Like something does not have access to you. And I wouldn't be surprised if things get obsessive. All right, but there's someone that needs to hear that something, it's more out of, you with this obsession card, it's more out of having access to you, claiming ownership over you. Okay, like you think you're gonna walk into a jungle and be like, sit, bitch. Nah, you're gonna fucking get eaten. Like, no, y'all are not meant to be controlled. And you guys, you let people, you know, you'll make sacrifices for people you love if it's like in a kind way. Like, you know, I have someone I love at home. Let me not get in the, you know, let me not get home at 4 or 5 in the morning after chilling with my ex. Like, there's gonna be certain things like you're just not gonna do because it's wrong. But I just feel like there's a lot of like obsession in regards to like someone or something just wanting access to you but not deserving it, but feeling entitled to it. Okay. And it's like this is someone that could look at you and be like, oh my God, you're so dramatic, like nothing makes you happy, when you're actually like normally a very, very happy person. It's just that when you're around this, like you lose all of that. Have you guys ever been around something or someone so draining? Like I once had to like tell somebody, I'm like, yo, do you realize how negative you are? Do you realize that every time something comes out of your mouth, it's complaining? Do you realize that every time you speak, it's out of anger? I was like, and that's doing such a number on my spirit. Like I feel so much worse when I chill with you, when I see you. Like I had to cut that energy out. All right, guys, that shit will do a fucking number on you. If you're around a fucking bum or an asshole all the time, or an environment that's draining you, you're going to eventually lose yourself. You're going to feel like shit, and it's not even you. It's just someone smearing shit in your face every time they're around you. That's going to have a fucking effect on you. All right? So I'm very proud of you guys for no longer giving access. Like, fuck this energy, dead ass. Whew. I love you guys. All right? Join my Discord chat, guys. Let me know how this resonated in the Leo part of it. But I love y'all. Until next time.